Hi Susan, and welcome to my channel. Today I am making this. Okay, this is inspired by these that I did, but I think that's a bit simplified, and I do go over what I do with these with this. Okay, I do it a bit simple because I think that's yeah, because these are a bit, if it's doing it behind, it's the complicated bit here. So this is actually, where's the original foam stamp? I'll show you that, and then you can see. Is this the original? That's the one I made today. Yeah, that's a little bit extra. There it is. Yeah. So if you look here, this has got a what's name on it on the back. Yeah. So you can see there I've had to cut in various places, and I didn't do a brilliant job, but it works. Okay, yeah, if you don't do a brilliant job, it might still work, you don't know. So, if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go. Right, okay, so what I've done is foam stamp with a vase of flowers. There you go, like that, and then I've added the doodles on afterwards. Okay, I thought everybody's going to say that's too complicated, so what I'm going to do is one flower in a vase. Okay, and I'm going to put a mat on because I think you need one. You know that the little mats I put, or tables, whatever they are. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I used adhesive foam, which is great. Yeah, it's fine. It is actually fine, so you can use adhesive foam. Let's use adhesive foam then. Yeah. Right, so my idea is this. Let's do a vase. I'm going to do a single vase, so single flower. It's going to look very arty, hopefully. So single flower, similar to that, but not like that. I don't know if you can see that, because obviously I might be close up. But I'm going to do a vase like this. Okay, oops, a bit big. Bit big. Right, okay, and we can do a little table thing like that. And if it's wobbly and lopsided, that's even better. Because that's what you want, innit? Yeah. Don't want it too wobbly and lopsided, dear. Let's have that a bit thinner. Okay, so I'm going to have to use this side of foam, so it will print the other way, won't it? I don't know, actually. Yeah, so when you print it, it prints that way, yeah. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to try and make that a little bit thinner, so we've got room for this, so the stem looks like it's in it. So you can do a straight top. I did a curved top for the other one, but that's fine. And then I'm going to come along like this. If you do want to do a complicated one, I will explain something, okay? Because you might feel confident enough to do them. Okay, I'm going to put a pattern on that, so that's going to have a lovely, that's a bit big, isn't it? Look, right, so when you come to things like crossing over, you have to cut it out. I've actually done that a bit wrong there, because I've actually, if you notice there, I've got a gap. I should have actually moved that flower up to there. Try to move it now. No, it won't move. So, but I thought, well, I'll do this on backing, because making sure, yeah, that's the backing, isn't it? Not doing it. Mind you, if I was doing it the other way around, it wouldn't matter too much. Although, when you cut this out, yeah, it is a bit complicated. So I'm making some. So I'm going to make a flower. Okay, as the stem. I'm going to put leaves on it because I think you can. On that one, yeah, you suppose you could put leaves, but I like it without, really. I don't know why I put leaves on there. I think it looks better with that. So I'm going to put leaves on it, okay, and that's going to attach to that. If this doesn't attach, don't worry about it. You can still stick it down. Because that's what, in fact, that's unattached twice. If you know, it was, where was it? It was the big, was it this one? Yeah, there. You can see there, possibly, that there's a gap, and that did unattach. But I still carried on cutting those out. So yeah, so don't worry about that. That's hopefully you can see what I'm drawing. I'm going to have to do it like that. Yeah, so it's a bit hard, difficult for me, but yeah, I want to show you what I'm doing. So I could do I do a double thing like that. It's a bit thick, isn't it? I could have a bit thinner. Okay, we'll have some nice big petals. Let's have some, see if we put, oh, is that going to be, no, I'm not going to have one there. I'm going to, but that, now, I'm going to show you here. I could actually show you here, couldn't I, what I do, because that's important. Because if you wanted to make one of those 3 flower ones or 2 flower ones or whatever, yeah, there we go. And you don't have to have 5 petals, you can have loads. I'm going to make that a bit different shape actually, because that's a bit, there we go. Is that upside? Is that a bit lopsided? Well, I don't think it matters. Does it matter if it's lopsided? I don't think so. Right, so what I'm going to do now is cut this out. I don't know what it's going to look like. It's going to have leaves anyway, which is good, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to show you what I do when it comes to the, I don't even know myself at the moment, but I will show you what I will do. So I'm going to cut this out, and hopefully this is going to be a nice quick video. He. Right, there we go. It makes me laugh when people do this like 17-minute videos and you think, well, they don't seem to have edited it. Yeah, but it's a very, very clever, yeah. So I'm going to cut now around the outside, okay. I'm even going to cut that little bit here. A little bit there. If you cut it off by accident, don't worry. These are very sharp scissors, so if you've got these, in fact I do recommend them. Oh, I've got the lady. You know the lady I was talking about last time? She's on my Facebook group. That's why I couldn't find a comment. Oh, let me see if I can just... Oh, I've got to find it. I've got to find it. I've got to tell you about her because she looks amazing. I was so proud of myself, yeah. I've got to show you that. Look at that. That's what Liz did. And that lovely. Oh my, yes. OMG, basically. That is amazing, isn't it? I love those. Look, oh, so random. Yeah, it's obviously done on painty papers. Oh, I'm so excited. I've seen that. Anyway, I was just going to look for something else, wasn't I? That was it. Right, so she's put, it's Aliska Jacob. I enjoy watching your videos and how creative you are. I also appreciate how you keep things real. I'm new to junk journaling, but have always enjoyed crafting and whatever I have on hand, which is what I like to encourage, I think. And I've put, oh, thank you so much. I am just myself. People say I keep it real, or I use what I have and don't encourage people to buy this or that. But that must be just the way I am, as I only think about it when people say, and I've obviously put my little signature, 3 smiles and 3 shining hearts there. Yeah, so there you go. That's what it was. So thank you so much, Aliska. It's amazing, isn't it, that? It's amazing because I couldn't find. I thought, where have I put? There's that comment. I know it's here somewhere. And I thought it must be on my video. It wasn't. It was on my group. Right. So what I'm doing now is just continuing to do this. Okay. Just remembered I haven't done something else. Yeah. Okay. Carry on. Yeah. So just going around here. It's a bit difficult. If I leave things like this, I don't really mind too much. I mean, you can, with these scissors, you might be able to actually cut them off, but sometimes I don't. Can't see. Right, so I'm trying to cut round here. I'll tell you what I'll do when I get to there, because that's a very interesting point there. Right, hold on. Trying to get back in to the, yeah. I know. Right, so when I come to here, I think you'd imagine, would the leaf come in front of the flower, or would the flower come in front of the leaf? I imagine the flower's in front of the leaf there. So what I'm going to do is cut this petal all the way round. Okay, like that, over the top of the leaf. And then you'd still sort of cut down here. Then you would cut out, even though that's different there, you would cut out the rest of the leaf here. I can't even see it, so hopefully you can. My eyes have gone blurred. I've gone very strange. Yeah. My eyes have gone. Yeah, my eyes aren't brilliant, are they? Yeah. So that's. So if your eyes aren't brilliant too, you You still have a go. What I'm doing is, oh yeah, that's very naughty. What I'm doing is cutting into there without using a piece of foam behind it. That's not a very good practice. I'm trying to get that bit. Have I got that bit out? I haven't, have I? I can't even see. Right, so that needs, I'm cutting against the stem there, I'm cutting against the leaf there, okay. That might be, is that just a pencil line, is it a cut? If that is cut, then it doesn't matter, it's just going to have a cut on the thing. Right, I think you can actually dig it in so you don't do that. That's, I can't even see, you know. Earlier on my glasses needed cleaning, and now this, yeah. Right, so then I'm going to cut out the rest of the leaves. See, that's even cut like that. So when I stick it on, I'm going to stick it on some acetate. When I stick it on the acetate, I'm going to see if I can remember to make sure to put those pieces together. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Right, so I'm cutting along there, and I'm cutting up to the stem. And, whoa, there. And then here, round, and then again. That's the complicated bit there. And I'll show you as well, you want to see as well what I do for this. Yeah, my stuff hasn't come from Amazon yet, I'm still waiting for it, and it's gone dark outside, so yeah. So come on dear, you're not going to forget me today, because I did yesterday, I didn't get my stuff. I was going to get some rice paper, I thought, once some rice paper, I've got an idea, but yeah. Yeah, right, so you need to really dig in some foam there. When I'm digging in there, you need to perhaps dig in some foam. It might help a lot, particularly if you're not used to doing that. So when I've done that there, just ignore me, because yeah, don't do as I do, do as I say. Yeah, that's it. That's what you should do. Right then. Yeah, that's along there. I did have an idea. I don't know if it would work with that. I don't know if it's work. I might have a go actually. You might be so impressed with what I said, with what I do. But I don't know. I suppose you could do it with that as well. Actually, is that some? Ah, he's here. I've got my stuff. My stuff's coming. So I've got some rice paper, some empty pens I can put paint in. So I've got me here, look, this is what you're supposed to do, right? So you're supposed to stick it in like that, and it's much easier to do it like that than stick it into your finger, which is what I do. I haven't even hurt my finger yet, but because I'm getting them little weird marks there, I'm not bothered about that. I like that because it sort of adds to the artiness of it. It does actually, yeah. Did you like Lizzie's stuff then? And oh, she's amazing, isn't she? I can't believe I've actually introduced somebody to art. I might have done it to other people as well, but I don't know. I know I've introduced some people to foam stamps. There's what's her name, isn't there? No, not. I don't mean I've introduced her. I mean, she uses them a bit and does some amazing stuff. And that is Teresa Crawford. She does some amazing stuff. Right, so here, look, this is what I'm going to do. So you've got that bit there. Leave that bit there. That bit, that's the stem. And then I'm going to cut this bit just a bit out as normal. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm not going to drop it on the desk, but I'm going to do, yeah. There we go. Right, so I'm going to put that in there like that. And then that, hopefully, if I can see, I've got to put my glasses on properly. This is what I keep having to do. Put my glasses on, yeah. And then cut down there. Okay. Right. Ooh. Right, so yeah, see that bit there, so that would be too close to there, so I'm going to cut a little bit away. So you're allowed to adjust as you go on, and do watch that bit because that's important. Let's get that in there. It doesn't matter if it bends up like that, it's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go Good thing about foam stamps, it's like, I don't know, it's very arty, very, ooh, yeah, very beautiful. Right, so I'm going to try and keep this as it is. Right, so all I've got to do now is cut out these. So I'll start here. No, in fact, I'll start in the middle. I'll start in the middle. She says carefully remembering to put this on the foam. Okay. Carefully remember now. How do you do that? Carefully remember. Yeah, I'm wearing my old cardie, so yeah, I've had this year. So in many videos over the years, you'll probably see me wearing this cardie. It's my favourite. Love it. Perfect for spring weather. Yeah, you know, like you've got an old cardie, you know, as people wear like lacy tops and have the nails done. Yeah, well, might have broken my nail on the grater earlier. Yeah, so I was sort of trying to grate some cheese, and yeah, it was a hand grater. You've got electric grater, you're very lucky, because I wanted one. Never got one yet. And yeah, so I grated my finger. Well, actually thumbnail. Not the first time I've done it, actually. Yeah, don't do that, do I? No. Right, pull that off. That's not got, see, that hasn't taken out that. But that doesn't matter, it's taken out the actual foam. Look, I have to remember to do this in front of the camera. I'm very naughty, aren't I? I'll have to look, I'll have to put it when I... Yeah, so I do remember now, because obviously I haven't edited Monday's video yet. So I remember that it's Aliska Jacob who said that quote. And I'll actually show you on Wednesday. Yeah. So, ooh, see, it's hard to do that. I'm going to find out what my husband's watching later. I'm going to do some painty papers. That's what I'm going to do while I'm watching a film with my husband. Yeah. So I'm going to see what this is like. I don't know. I do like that 3 though. I love that 3 one. 3 flower. But I do hope this is good. Oh, nearly. Do you know what? I've only got 2 more to go, haven't I? I've only got 2 more to do. It goes to die getting excited and I'm breaking it off. Don't think it matters. I'm sticking that. I don't mean to stick that to that, but I am. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So, yeah, so let's have a... Ooh. Do you know what? I wasn't going to do... I said, I'm not going to do any more foam stamp videos. Yeah. Doesn't quite work like that, does it? And I think people aren't watching them anymore. Oh, no, not another foam stamp video. I'd love to know if you want me to do something else, because I do want to do something else. And if you've got any suggestions, I want to make something out of paper again. I love making journals as well, and I've just found a massive load of papers because I was looking for stuff for my daughter, and I thought, what can I give her? This is the last one. Right, so for this one, before I tell you that, I can cut all the way down to there, and then I might cut a bit up here. No, shall I? No, I won't. It will actually be this bit I cut there, because you've got to separate it. Well, you don't have to separate it from the stem, but it will look better if you did. Let me just do this, because this is the complicated bit. And I'll see what I got for my daughter. I might have already told you in the last video what I got for my daughter, actually, did I? So she came snooping round, says, Mum, I want some craft stuff. Because she wants to make some bits for us. I'm making everything. You know, do you know what? She's so much like me. It says, oh, Mum, I'm making everything. But I wasn't as young as her when I said that. So she's obviously got it off me. Making all my artwork for my wedding. Oh, that's good, isn't it? 23 she is. Right, so... Yeah, another one who's had the kids first. It's hilarious, isn't it? She's had the kids first, yeah. Right, so I won't cut that any further. I was going to cut that. Right, so that's ready to put on now. So what you do now what you do now then is not clear the desk, because it can take ages. So we just do this. Okay. Covered up by the foam, look, everything, all the rubbish covered up by the foam. Yeah. There we go. Right, again, let's have a look. So I'm going to put this. Oh, it's going to be let's put it that way round. Yeah, because that'd be better. Look, if I put it there, because that uses less, and I've still got that bit then. I'll put it straight there. You have to sort of be... Yeah, it's very difficult with my thumbnail to do this. There, just pull it off like that, yeah. This one isn't so bad as the other one. So what I've got to do now is make sure I get that into that position there. So I'm going to start at the bottom. Okay, like this. We won't do that bit yet, dear, will we? That's fine. I'm happy with this, the way that vase has gone. So no need to, you can't move it now. So this is what I mean, right? So that's got to go up to there. And that will do. Okay, as long as it's got some sort of a little thing. So yeah, I've done a wonderful job of the mat, haven't I? Made it all. Never mind. We're going to say, yes, that's a good thing about this, a good and bad thing about this adhesive foam. It's unforgivable. So if you haven't got unforgiving, it's unforgivable. Right, yeah, it is actually unforgivable. Why can't you move? Yeah. Yeah. So I do recommend using glue. Actually, I should have used glue, really. It would have been a lot better perhaps. Right, so now I'm going to print. I'm going to find a piece of paper. Look, this is what I did. Look at this. I was doing all this, putting those on there. That's fantastic. That looks amazing, doesn't it? Sort of like I was imagining them in what you call it. Don't forget, I would put a bigger border there than the one side. I won't put it in the middle because that, yeah. And then you'd put some sort of a quote or word here. You could put a quote. Yeah, great quote there, couldn't you? Yeah, so yeah, I can't wait to do me thingies in a bit. Yeah, so that one as well, yeah. So you can match the colour to match your masterboard. I've got scrap paper drawer now, you know. That's my video from the earlier, and I've got to take a screenshot of that. Yeah, screenshot a thumbnail shot. Right, now, stays on, dear. We want you. Right, yeah. So we're going to do this. Okay, let's get it. I can get it there because it's nearly in the middle, isn't it? I do hope I showed you. Yeah. Look at that. I'm getting. This is what. No, don't. I wouldn't recommend. So don't do as I do. Do as I say. Don't try not to get any on the paper. Perhaps you haven't got room. I mean, yeah, I haven't got room. Look, that's it. That's my excuse. So if you wanted to have a go at that, I mean, you could make sure that none of the flowers are touching, but it won't look natural, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so these are amazing to rub. So if you want to rub all the colour on using acetate, genius idea. That's from Helen. See, I keep mentioning Helen. Right, so what colour shall we have? Let's have a nice pink flower, okay? I like to use green. So what I do for the green is actually put the green on the stand, because these are acrylic pens, and you can. So let me just show you what I do. This is a Simtap Arctics, whatever it is, pen. And you squeeze the back to get that out. But I do recommend using acrylic pens if you can. If you have them, yes. But I think paint, some sort of opaque paint, like gouache would be good, actually. Right, so I'm putting the leaves in. So that leaf goes behind that petal like that. And then you've got, I did that especially because I've done here, a lot of this is behind. Look, that I've done that flower there, and I've taken that, forgot about the petals that come here. I've just done the ones that come in front instead. That's the sort of thing you do, and that came apart, but that doesn't matter. I just tried to push it together. But I say, do remember to, where is it, try to join where you're supposed to join. I forgot about that, actually. There you go. I'm sure people have been a lot neater than me. Right, that is amazing. Look at that, how that's come there. That's great, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to put this is not very yellow. It's like cream. I don't know if it's got a yellow version. It might have. I'm not going to colours over some of the black. So you can either use that to your advantage or colour over the black again. To your disadvantage? No, not really. I don't know. To your choice, for your choice. Let's have, should we have a blue one? Yeah. Let's have a nice blue vase. I think my idea, it might have been, what you could actually do, I don't know if you couldn't do it with this because it wouldn't work, because it was the backed adhesive foam. But if it's not backed adhesive, let me find that thing. If that's not backed adhesive, let me show you what you could do. I've got an idea. Okay, let me just try something. Okay, I need this shape, but I can't use the adhesive foam. Yes. Come on, dear. Where's the? Right. All I need is that vase shape middle. Okay, let's see if we can do that. I'll put it in that corner there. Try not to get any on the desk because I know I've thingied it. Yeah, that's it. Right, all you need is the middle of that. You can actually do it sometimes. So I'm cutting this piece out here, ignoring the line there. I'm just trying not, no, I've got a bit of an anomaly there. Okay, so let's see if we can, because I'm using acetate, it's going to be good. Skin, you see what I'm doing? I think you lot can all see what I'm doing. You think, that's a genius idea, yeah? It isn't it? No. So what I'm going to do is, you can't see the acetate. I was looking for it earlier for ages. Right, which way round is it? I've got to make sure it's the same way. So that's got to print. Now this is the difficult piece, isn't it? So you'd put it on the acetate that way round, wouldn't you? Yes. Because then it would print the other way around. Right, so I'll have to put a mark on it. Let's put back on the back, then I can remember to glue that, otherwise you'd have to. Right, so glue that on the back. So B means glue it on there, yeah? Right, so then you would perhaps do things like, you could cut shapes out like this. It's going to be terrible, isn't it? I'm going to put a piece, I'm going to put a hole in the middle as well. And, oh, I could put some down here. A cat meowing. Oh, cat's meowing. Don't know which one it is. If they're outside, I think it's Toriel actually. Oh, Jubs is getting old. I don't think we think he's between 12 and 13, but I think he's much older. He must be about 15 to 17, really. Yeah. Yeah, so you can do this. You can probably use punches to punch. If you've got a punch that you can punch holes out of. Right, so I'm going to glue the out. Good job I put the B on into it, because I probably haven't to. I need to get this right. I need a bit of gluey glue. Gluey glue on the back like this. Yeah, that's it. Gluey glue on the back, says I. Yes, I'm remembering that earlier on I left the lid off. This is what happens, yeah. Gluey glue. This should be okay. I don't know. There's one actually I found that I hadn't seen for years, and if it's this one, I'd put it away in the cupboard in my, well, it might have been there for 2 years. So, yeah. 2 years, eh, what? And I don't know if it's that one, but I know it looked like it was clean, so it could be that one. That looks clean, doesn't it? Right, so I'm going to put this on here. I know this is an idea, so you could probably do it for other things as well. That's, I thought to myself, yeah, I should have done it earlier, shouldn't I? Right, so what am I going to do? I don't know what colour I'm going to use. I suppose you can put a handle on the back as well. Don't forget to put a handle on the back. I haven't put did I put a handle on the back? I didn't put a handle on the back, did I? Well, it didn't seem to matter, actually. Oh, so, yeah. But you can put a handle on the back if you like. Oh, no, have I done that right? Oh, yeah. You can put a handle on the back if you like, but I'm not going to on this occasion. All I need now is a colour. Let's see what we've got. We've got blue there, but that's, I don't know if you use blue. That's green. What else we got? Brown. I don't use brown. I want to use something like a brown. Yeah, that's a bit of a. No, hold on a minute. What am I doing? This way. You can't see, can you? Told you acetate. Yeah. Let's see if this works then. But anyway, this is an idea for other things as well. If you might, it might be able to do it for other things. I don't really know, but if you want to do something like this, if you want to make a row of them, you can actually get this in the way. Let me see if I can get it in the actual. Do you know what? I can't even. That's back in it. Why is that? Oh yeah, of course. It's got to say B, hasn't it? Of course it did. Oh, it's not on. That is not. That's been moved. That's why. Yeah, it's been moved. That's it. That's not on there. It's on now. Right, we'll try and put that there and there and there. So I thought that was quite a good idea. But, oh yeah, can you see how it worked? Just about. Right, okay, I should have done a different colour other than green, but yeah, quite good. I don't think I've got any other colours in the room, have I? What did I bring in with me? Brown. Got brown, I've got brown with spots. Does that come up? No, it doesn't. I'll do it come away again. Am I doing it in sharp? Come here, doing it in the corner. Mind you, I'm probably hopefully doing it on close up. Oh, look at that. Yeah, you can see, can't you? Yeah, it's got sort of like a thingy around the edge. But yeah, it's not done it. But I've got an idea. Yeah, because it's not done it look perfectly around the edge, and we can put any. Oh yeah, yeah, that works, doesn't it? Not. We could. What we could do then. Yes, that lot. Yeah, let's do that. Right, so that's a bit of a cheat, but yeah. Right, so then you would fill in like little doodles. So I'm going to do a little mark like this in each one of the, because I think that looks great, doesn't it? And then you can put circles and dots in there, and then a little line for the leaves. Okay, and then you can perhaps, I don't know, that's Yono. The Yono actually works quite well. I haven't coloured in the tray yet, have I? We haven't coloured in the tray, dear. What colour should we have the tray? I don't know. I don't want to have it purple. We're going to do is purple, yeah. See, what I'm doing is, look, going over there, and I've got to be very careful, really, shouldn't I? Right. Here, look, yeah. I've somehow crossed out one of the, how did I do that? Crossed one of the white things off. Yeah, and I say you don't have to do white dots, you could do other colour dots. I could put green dots around that. So, oh, not very, oh, it's not very, it's very shadowy, isn't it? Wait a minute, see if I can put that on. I'm going to put some green dots around that. I suppose you can do exactly the same as you did for that for the tray, but use a better colour than me, yeah, because that's all I had available. And so I'm not going in there again. How many times? Yeah, there we go. So that's great, and then you can probably go around the edge in white as well and everything. Okay, so let's show you this close. And then what you can do then is cut it out, okay? And it looks brilliant on some. Right, there we go. Right then, that's it then, yeah. Let's try and put it on a thing. If you didn't like that, I mean, that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? With, I don't know, it must be the colour actually. We could do some patterns on it. We could perhaps put some matching patterns or something crazy like that. See if that improves. Yeah, I think it did a bit. Right, where's the masterboard that I had? That's here. Right, so this is the masterboard, okay, so we could put that there, yeah. Yeah. I do think that looks a bit odd though, doesn't it, this? You could always cut that off if you didn't want it. But it might be because of that, the way I've done that, I don't know. But I do, so if you want to have a go with those, it's the same sort of thing really. Yeah, so, yeah. Same sort of thing. So I do hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.